Āratī, viratī, pāpā, majjapānā cha saṃyamo, Appamādo cha dhammesu, etaṃ maṅgalamuttamaṃ. Abstinence from evil, not indulging in drinking intoxicants, vigilance in every matter. This is the highest blessing. So you can see we're back to one verse today. That's because I'm going to try to work in a little bit of Thai, and I'll apologize up front for my lack of skillful pronunciation. So one thing we can notice right away about this is this word, viratī, shows up twice here with these prefixes. So we have āratī and viratī. Viratī comes from this root ram, which means love or attachment, pleasure. And this prefix is sort of reversing that. I think we can think about not going towards love. Kind of like we have gacchati to go and gacchati is to come. We're reversing that idea of going towards what we find pleasurable. Viratī would be free from the pleasure. So these are almost synonyms, but not quite. And here we have the word pāpā. Now this is our ablative. So from evil. So you could take these both to mean, in sort of the same thing, or a leaving off from, abstinence from evil. And again, I think we talked about it once, that evil in English is a little too narrow. So I think in English we tend to think about evil as Charles Manson, Hitler, things of that magnitude, serial killers. But I would suggest that evil is really just the opposite of any sort of wholesome, virtuous action, anything really negative. And I will just leave that there for you, dear listener, and I would love to hear what you have to say about pāpā. Now here is our subject in the second gatha. This is also something to do with restraint or abstinence from. In the Pali, this is the root yam, which means has a meaning of like stopping. So stopping, abstinence from, and again, majjapānā, from imbibing, drinking intoxicants. This you can compare from the Pañcasikkhapada, the 5 training precepts. That's training precept number 5. Appamādo is vigilance. And here, this is, we've talked about dhamma before, dharma. Here it's in the plural, the locative plural. So literally like vigilance in all dharmas, vigilance in all teachings or in all phenomena might be a better way to think about that. I think in the plural, often phenomena, I'm sort of settling on the word matters. And then we have our stock little ending here, etaṃ maṅgalamuttamaṃ. Now I put up the Thai just for anyone who is Thai, who might be listening. One thing I like about the Thai is it kind of, you can see how some of the words here, like virat, it comes straight from the Pali. Gan ot la virat jak bab. So this is just, kind of like our English translation. And gan ot kong mun mao. Notice here in Thai even, they've gone kind of with this word, gan ot, kind of a restraint. Da nai pasa Pali ไม่เหมือนกันที่นี่และที่นี่ไม่เหมือนกัน Here's one thing I do like in Thai. They just use the word tamทั้งหลายความหมายประมาท for Appamādo. I should have said Appamādo. It comes up in the second chapter of the Dhammapada, which we're working on now. Vigilance is a very important concept or practice in Buddhism, and it's also in the last words of the Buddha. It was the second to last word, I believe, Appamādena, with vigilance. So, Nai Tam Tanglai in every tam, in every dharma, in every matter. And then in Thai, this is how they express the maṅgalamuttamaṃข้อนี้เป็นมงคลอันสูงสุด And again, apologies. ขอโทษนะครับออกเสียงไม่เก่ง The main thing about this verse is that it has to do with kind of our actions and not engaging in negative actions. That's why not imbibing alcohol is there, because it tends to lead to negative actions, or it certainly can in certain people. And just being, vigilant in every matter, like you don't want to let your guard down, so to speak. We always want to be attentive and make sure that we bring our mindfulness, maybe would be a way to say that. We bring our mindfulness to every matter, to every undertaking. We bring love, metta, to everything we do.